Hey, looks like we're live. Sweet, y'all. Couldn't stay away. Wanted to come back, do some more coding here. Uh, Mainly, let's see, let me get some stuff set up here a little bit more. A couple of things I wanted to hit real quick. I think the top of my list is just pagination on the client side because we got a whole bunch of posts now, and the pagination's not there yet. I mean, it's there on the server side. Like you can, and you can like put in a URL right in there. But I wanted to make sure we had, at least some way to get to those pages that's reasonable. So let's work on that. Let me pull that up. Got the VS Code, and I think all my stuff's still running from earlier today. Kill that process. What is this one doing? Nothing, apparently. All right, there we go. And let's get some Chrome going. Yeah. All right, let's get in with the test user. Test. All right. So let me check the check our DDL from SQL here. I think the way to do this. I'm actually let me jump on Slack real quick. I'm gonna ask. Hope it's not too late, but I'll just ask some of the Supaship people the best way to do it. But if they're, I wonder if there's some sort of package solution for paging that they have. I don't remember seeing any. So I can figure out how to add it to the RPC that we're using for it already for sure. But it might be worth it to just see if they have a good way of doing stuff. Hey, there's someone watching. What's up, dude? Uh, yeah, let's go in, and I think I'll start just by making. I'll make a new file. We'll make a new file to our intent test. Um, called pagination message board. And I'll start by just grabbing my other test. This seems to be the way to go. Just killing most of the stuff. Actually, I'll grab it from this one. I'd like the setup for this one a little bit better. Because the before each is a little more reasonable. But okay, so we'll sign the user up. All right, now I think the test we have on screen was to check for some instances where there was just a lot of depth to the comments because we were originally fixing an issue where you could pretty much break the UI just by going really, really deep inside of nested comments, like on the homepage that people were doing. So I wanted to make sure it was actually just didn't look terribly shitty for everyone. But we did that. So now we got to make sure it's not terribly shitty here on the message board. So I think here the idea is we do posts, but we do like 20 of them. Let's do 35. I equals 0. Row posts. We'll increment that. And then I think we just call like this. All right. And then once we've got that, we'll say, I guess we'll just go to the message board and make sure that we can see 3 pages if there's going to be 35 or 30 posts. Yeah, we'll want to make sure there's 3 pages. We'll want to click to the second one, and we'll want to click to the third one. Let me actually do this too. For the post title, I'm going to do like test post number, put the I in there. We can make sure they're in the right order. Hey, got 2 people? What? This is getting crazy, y'all. Hope y'all are having a good time. We're working on pagination here if you just joined, but we're just going through making a whole bunch of posts right now in our end-to-end test to automate it. And then let me just make sure this works first. Maybe let's hit a run on this. I am in my tests. Oh, actually, need to rename this. So this is pagination. Refresh that. And pagination. All right, I'm going to debug. Let's go set a breakpoint here so we can watch it. Ah, it went too fast. All right. That's the incognito window. Okay, so this is the browser that my intent tests are running in. So we'll create a post. Let me step over that, and we should hit it a second time. Yep, test post 0. I guess hit play. Okay, that's looking good. Each time I hit this now, we should see more. Till we get, all right, 10. So this is where we want to start seeing things on a new page. So up until this point, everything should be fine. And why am I live now? Hey, I don't know, man. or lady. Just wanted to have a good time. I've really been enjoying doing this kind of stuff. So my wife went to bed, and we had a good time tonight. Had a great time launching the course. And yeah, just wanted to have some fun. So yeah, welcome, dude. We've got 4 concurrent watchers right now. This is more than I think I've ever had before. So yeah, welcome everyone. We're working on some end-to-end tests for the live site. I'll drop some. I don't know if y'all even know what my site is. So I'm going to drop it in my site so y'all can see. We just launched it today. This is a hey, just starting this playwright lesson. Dude, I am in love with Playwright. Feels like such an awesome tool. That's what I'm using right now to work through all this stuff. So I hope you enjoy it. Pro tip: I would definitely recommend trying to write your own stuff, just because I think my tests are decently good, but learning how to write those really well, I think, is huge. And the async await syntax is chef's kiss on top of that. So So yeah, well, it's awesome to know that you got the course. And hope you're enjoying it. We're going to. The plan is to keep building on, more features to the site as time goes on, just with these live streams. And once some of the features get more solidified, we'll add them on as bonus lessons too. So yeah, should be fun. Hope you enjoy the course. I'll get back to my coding here. Uh, oh, and yeah, that's a live site we're working on, and I don't know. Maybe I should plug plug the course to all four people. Nah, it's not worth it. I don't want to shill too much. All right. So we got our 10 posts. I'll hit the play button one more time. That's going to go through our loop one more time. We see 11, and yeah, so number one's falling off. If we go to page 2, we should see that still. Interesting that we see number 1 and number 0 there. I wonder if that's a problem on my RPC. No, I guess that's right. Number 2. Yeah, I guess I just missed it. Yeah, page 2 has 1 and 0, and page 1 has all the others. All right, so my backend's paging is going fine, I guess. Just gotta make sure it's on the front end side too. And I think for this, I may have to do some fancy stuff. Is everything in seed? Yeah, everything's still in seed. Um. Trying to think what I can do on stream without without showing off my keys, my private keys. But I think I'll do it like this. I'm just gonna add some more SQL on top of my seed right now. So if you're following the course, I wouldn't do what I'm doing here. I actually did this my first time through, and then found out the really cool way they have of doing migrations and stuff. So I wouldn't recommend this. I gotta adjust this back so it matches more what we do in the course. But for now, I'm going to just change, I think, the function we have for getting all of our posts. Because I want to just get like the total count in here too. So when we get posts, we already have a page number that we're doing all our offsets stuff on. And this one should take any page number just fine. It's just we need to actually turn back into our users how many total posts there are. So this would be select select post contents. Make this full screen so I can see where we're doing that. Where posted is root. Yeah, I think I just want to do like count star, I guess, on my selects, I think is what I want. I'm gonna go ahead and try that. Let me Google that real quick. Uh-oh. Internet's not going good. Should be plugged in. Let me try dropping the Wi-Fi. Maybe that helps. I don't know. Sometimes our internet just goes shitty. Nope. Hope it's not too shitty for y'all. Yeah, let me just Google some Postgres stuff. Let's just select count star, I think. That's probably how we get the count. I think there's like a way of doing it where it's not so rigid that it could be more performant. Select count star. To do the following query. Okay. Man, when it comes to sequels, sometimes I just feel like I'm in a new world. So I used to JavaScript stuff. And when it comes to Postgres, I feel like I have to Google it all the time. I'm not like at this point, I'm not entirely sure where to put that select. Like I understand from this, you gotta select from the subquery. I guess I can do that inside of here. Hey, Miguel, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Superbase got me rolling. Uh, at least once as a junior dev. Yeah, I agree. Definitely something worth doing. I think the idea would be if you could roll it yourself, that would be the ideal situation. But get into a place where you could roll it yourself, but you don't. I think that's where you want to be. Just because you don't always want to be rolling it yourself. If you can just pull another solution that works well, for sure. But yeah, I appreciate you stopping by and you know enjoying the videos. That's awesome. Trying to do on stream here. We're trying to add some pagination here, and pretty much what I'm doing is looking at the RPC call we're doing when we go to our all posts component. And I need to get the page number in there somehow, but yeah, I don't know yet how I'm going to do it. So I'm going to mess around with the dashboard a little bit, and we'll just see how that works. And we'll go from there. Once we get our query, we'll just be able to dump it in there. But I'm going to go to localhost 54323. So this is the local dashboard for Supabase that's running right now in Docker because of the way I've got the project all set up. So if you're following along with the course, we show you all how to do that and get all that good stuff. But I think it gets set out here by doing this. And this should give us right now, if I hit run. Okay, so this gives us page 2, like we were expecting. I think the way to go for this, for now, I think there's probably a better way, but I'm not as good as Postgres as I want to be. So I think what I'm going to do for now is try to just add another table here to show like total number of results. Just as another column in the table. I'm trying to figure out how best to do that. I think you could do it like, I wonder if I could just do count star. Let's just see if that works. Count star from posts. Count star. Do I have to give that a name? Let's count. I don't know. Let's try running it. It's probably not going to work. Column posts ID must appear in the group by clause or be used in an aggregate function. Okay, let me try just count star. Hit a run. See how that's going. Oh, same issue. Well, I don't know. This is where I wish I knew Postgres better. So I hit this. I should get everything I need. Yeah. So I need a way to get all of my stuff. I mean, there's the query. Like I'm already joining these things, but then I'm limiting it to 10 to get only the stuff for the page. So I just need to figure out how that freaking works. Let's see. Let's try Google and maybe get total count of rows in SQL as part of larger query. Maybe, I don't know. A very large table, review of count big. Hey, I wanted to get this as part of the RPC, but just because I am not the SQL dev or the Postgres dev, I wish I was yet. I think I may end up just doing a second call here to get all the rows. I wonder if I'll be able to do that actually using the extension I have. I guess we'll find out if Supabase can handle that or not. I have a feeling it's probably not going to be able to because I'm using like a custom operator. If you'll see inside of the comment here. Well, let's see from Jason. Is this Jason? Is that what JCEN is short for? I think it's crazy to me is how much harder everything gets when you move from Firebase to Supabase. It's a whole new set of skills you have to learn. Yes, I agree. We're going from, well, I think the thing that's interesting too is we're going from a very domain specific language like Firebase. Like with most of the NoSQL stuff, it's pretty simple to learn how to do it, but it's also very specific. Like I feel like every NoSQL I've worked with has a slightly different API versus the SQL stuff. Is interesting. But for me, the best part about doing the course was gathering up some of those SQL skills. And they're still not where I want them to be. I actually would love to do another course at some point that's focused more on Postgres, so I give myself a reason to learn all of this stuff much better. Because I feel like I should, having put out the course now, for sure. Like the fact that I can't get this right now is just a little bit embarrassing. But I don't even like know what to Google, as you can see from that. So I think what I was going to do is try to just do a second call. Like I'll still do my RPC call as it's going, but then just try to do like a count star with this extra filter on, just using the JS client. So instead, I'd love to do it in just one network call, but just because I am blanking on how to add that count of the total in there, I'm going to just make a second network call for now and see if we can get that working, and then we'll have the Postgres course. I've got a whole ideas here, Jason. It's we'll see what happens. I don't want to promise anything too early, but I want to do like one of the things. Let me just bring this up. Let me show you this nonsense, this absolute trash. If we just Google Postgres create table, this is my go-to example for how obtuse this stuff is to learn. Like if you can read this, that's awesome. But this is so inaccessible to me. I feel like this might be really helpful to some people, but it is very not helpful to me. Some of the other documentation gets decent and pretty good actually, and like obviously the whole system's great, but I really just don't understand the syntax, and I wish I did better. So like no idea what the ellipsis in a bracket means, no idea how that is different from brackets with a comma than ellipsis, and less sure about what brackets with a first thing and then an ellipsis is. I don't know. I imagine it's just like more stuff. Yeah, it took me about a week to learn how to read Postgres docs. That's awesome. I'm still trying to get the hang of it. When you understand, it gets really useful. Yeah, I mean, I feel like that was the biggest lesson of this for me. I'm a JavaScript developer mainly, and I got started out in Java and Postgres mainly. So I was like, oh, I probably know Postgres good enough, well enough for this. But there's so much. I feel like it's so deep how far this rabbit hole goes, and I want to get it better. And I want to be able to teach it better too, because it's very hard to get into. And with those hard things, those are definitely worth doing. I think they're especially worth doing actually. But yeah, I wanted to get that going. Oh, we're back down to 4. I saw 5 on there for a second. That was my top concurrent users uh, score I've ever had. So, uh, Miguel, looking at the docs this late in the day makes me want to hyperventilate. Hey, Miguel, hope you have a good night. Thanks for stopping by, man. All right. Yeah, well, Wish Solidor, if you want to help me out, this is what I'm looking at. I think I'm punting on this and going for an easier way, but I am looking to get the total. So, like right now, I have this RPC call. I'm going to call from my client with the Supabase JavaScript client, and it's going to give me like the page, all the stuff for the page I care about. I just want to add if there's a way I can do this same query but just add another table or another column to the table that comes back to get like the total count. That's what I'm trying to do right now, but I am totally balking at it just because I am not the Postgres developer I wish I was. So if you got the answer, let me know. Let me throw up where'd my dashboard go? I keep getting lost in these tabs, y'all. Let me just make a new one here. I'll throw it over on. Oh wait, here it is. Found it. So this is what I was trying to do. Just trying to figure out add in another column in there. Yeah, let me know if you can figure it out. But like I wanted to just try. Like I felt like maybe count star might work and like give it a table name or a column name, but that obviously didn't work. I think there's a way you could do it with like nesting it in, like with another join. Maybe I don't really know, but I'm sure there's a way to do it. Just add the total count here on the side, and we can just mod or not mod, but integer divide by 10 on the client side and get that. That's fine. Like we don't need to do that on the back end, but yeah, I'm going to see if I can just. I'm curious now too. So either way, I'm going to try to do just a separate network call just from the JavaScript client too to see if we can do that. Because I'm curious if I can just like put in this text to filter because this is using a special operator. I think that's special to the L tree extension, the Postgres L tree extension. So I'm curious if the Supabase client can handle that or not. So I'm going to try doing that now. So just inside of, I'm going to jump into all posts component and here. So that's the all post loader. I don't think I'm using that anymore. Let me make sure. I'm pretty sure I pulled this out for the course and the branch for the course. Try if I go to what am I looking for? The app component. I think that's where I threw all my routing. Is that still on? Yeah, that's gone. Let me get rid of those comments and get rid of both of these loaders real quick. Go to all posts. I should be able to kill this. And if I go to post view, should be able to get rid of that loader as well, I think. Did that break something? Yeah, I'm actually calling that loader. Okay. So let me do that. Let me at least not export it though. All right, that makes sense. All right, going back to the top, let's see if when we do this, all right, so I wonder, can I use? I think I can. Can I use promise all with promise likes? So I could do this in parallel. I'm gonna try. We'll see. If not, uh, promise dot all. Let's see if that works. Just go hit the app. Make sure if we go here. Okay. Still getting it here. I think that should work. So now a second promise in our promise all will be from the super client From, let's say, from the. Oh, do I not have my types on here? I don't think I have my TypeScript types on here. I'll have to do that later. All these things I added to the course, I forgot to add back to the actual live site. Yeah, it's all right. We'll get there. For now, I'll just grab it from the table name. What exactly do you want to count? With shoulder. Okay, here's exactly what I want to count. I have. Let me show you my table. So my posts. This is where I store. So this is Reddit, essentially what we're building, right? So uh, inside of my posts table, we're going to actually have all OPs and all comments for that OP. And the way we're doing this is using the L tree extension. I'm not sure if you've used it before. We talk about it in my course if you want to find out more about it. But essentially the way we do this is we represent our node's place in the tree via this path property. And so what I want to find is the count of everything in this table where the path is essentially this root value. And the operator we use for that, since we're using the L tree data type, is just the oh, I lost it now because my query's gone. But it's just let me show you in VS Code here. If we look at the SQL here, so that's just how we see if this is an OP right here, where post.path with this tilde operator is root. So I want to find how many total things in the post table have a path of root. That's exactly what I want. And I want it to just be another column in the table. If there's a better way to do that, like I don't know if there's a better way to do that than like right now I'm just getting the whole array back. I figured just throw it on the array and all the values will have the total count. Like it seems silly to do it that many times, but I don't know the better way yet because, like I said, want to get better at Postgres still. But yeah, let me know. Let me know if you can figure that out. I'm going to keep pushing ahead with trying to do this in 2 parallel requests instead. Uh, but yeah, let me know. Let me know if you figure it out. I appreciate it. Thanks for helping me. Okay. So we're going to. I guess I do need to see what's the name of my table. It's just posts. Yeah, exactly. Posts. Um, select. Is there a way to just do count? I know there's a way to just do count. Select star. Yeah, awesome, dude. Thanks. Let me know if you figure it out. Select star. Equals. Yeah. See filter. What's do I pass in the filter? Yeah. See the operators are like set. What does the tilde operator actually mean? I don't think that's specific to L tree, right? What is the tilde operator in Postgres? Okay. Operator. Oh, maybe it is specific. I don't see it in there. Comparison. Oh, here we go. Oh, is that what? That a bitwise operator? Complement? No. That's got to be specific, I guess. I guess that's got to be like. Yeah. Complement A will give you like the two's complement. Oh man, I haven't done this in forever. The bitwise operators, that's crazy. Yeah, there's shift left and shift right. Okay, so clearly this is a bitwise complement. We're doing uh I wonder. mm, wonder if I could just do so if I filter the column name, filter path, then what are my options here? I imagine equals not going to work just because I think I remember as I was doing with this thing, um, it didn't like it. Okay, so value here should be root. I think. What does it give me the red squigglies around this? Actually, only rows. Blah blah. What's my error? Oh, expected 1 arguments, but got 2. Oh, because I've got it on the wrong side of my bracket. That was for promise.all. All right, just hoist that up there. All right, there we go. And then hey, it makes me feel better that it's taken Wish Solidor a little while to figure this out too. Because oh yeah, it's just a rough adjustment to make. All right, I'm just going to Google real quick because I'm blanking on it. I know there's a way to do this, but let's just say Supabase. Uh, Supabase. Git count with JS client. Fetch data, select. Oh man, that's big. I must have been recording a video with this stuff. I swear, when I'm not streaming, I have all my stuff down to really, really small. So it's always awkward when I stream. Just to get that stuff. Okay. Count. Okay, so that's this is what I was thinking of, I think. Performs account star under the hood. Yeah, I just want like the fast one because this is just paging. I don't actually need the exact. This is exact count for low numbers and planned count. Oh, so you can like do an option there. How do I get like? How do I just get the total? Because that's just an option to adjust the inside of select. Huh. There's probably an example for that here somewhere. Let's see. Reform tables. Yeah, yeah. Do filtering. What does that look like? It's interesting to see the joining here inside of the client. I actually wonder if that could be helpful for some of the stuff. Maybe for like something in the oh, okay. You can get the number of rows by using the count option. For example, to get the table count without returning all rows, star head true. Well, so what does that give me? Count 3, and that's it. Interesting. So what does the head true option do? Did I explain that up here with the head? Head, when set to true, data will not be returned. Okay, perfect. Exactly what I want. That is exactly what I want. I'm just not sure if the filter is going to work. Okay, so we want count of star. And we want to say here count. Let's just go with planned, I think, because probably doesn't need to be anywhere near accurate. And probably would be for most of the stuff. Okay. And we'll say head is true because I don't want to get the data. I just want the count. And I'm curious if this is actually going to fire even, just because I don't know how their awaitable or thenable is going to work with the with promise all. I think it probably will work, but let's see. If I do this, let's check out the network tab. Let me make that a little bit bigger for y'all. Make it bigger for me too. It's all effed up because it's using the still running in end-to-end mode. Let me make that a little smaller. That's still a little ridiculous. To-do. Okay. So if I hit a refresh there, git post select star. I don't see it in here, which makes me think I do actually need to then it. Let me make sure. No, I'm definitely hitting it because I am getting the. Wait, is this it here? Select equals star. Shouldn't be. Quest headers. Yeah, this is just the RPC call. Yeah, it's git posts. Yeah, that should be it. Yeah. All right, let's try just thenning it. I think that's all I'm missing. So inside of here, we'll then it. And get that other way. Huh, I still don't see it. We try doing something inside of the then. Then counts, I think it was. How did it look like in the docs here when we did the headed count? Result count was 3. Okay. Not sure what the TypeScript is set up to look like. Oh yeah, that's what we're doing it right. All right, so we'll just say console log count. Let me hit. Oh, it's there. So it's definitely hitting it. I must be missing it here in the network tab. Oh no, there it is. Health equals root. Response. Oh, that must be the pre-flight. No. No, those are both fetches. Preview with given identifier. Yeah. So that count is definitely wrong. Path equals root. Select star. Let's try exact just to make sure. Yeah, let's try count with an exact strategy. When we do that, hey, we get our 12. So that's interesting. The operator will actually work. There. Let's make sure. Actually, I'm gonna make a comment inside of here. I need to fix that bug too. Actually, it's not really a bug. It's just a pain in the butt. I see that in the console all the time. So when I do that and I go back to the all post, do I still see 12? Yeah. Okay. We're cooking with grease. With Solidor. If you still got it, if you're still working on that solution, let me know. Otherwise, I'm just gonna go forward with this one for now because this will work. That's all I need. Cool. So there's a better way to cook this potato, but for now, we'll go with this way. So there's my page number, and we'll just have like a total pages. I guess we'll use state. We'll use my votes constant total pages set total page state 0. Then inside of here, whenever we get this, we'll say I guess we gotta set the total pages to be our count 10. I think I just gotta do math floor here. Oh, because this will be a number or null. All right, so we'll say count is null, 0. Otherwise, that. All right. To get us the data we need, and now we just need to do some pagination stuff up here. So we already know, we're already going to know our current page, that's in page number, and we're going to know our how many total pages we have. So we'll just do like some pagination based off of that. So here in our render, I think I want to do it like right here, maybe at the bottom too. I don't know, but we'll make like a function pagination, and so this is our component we'll use. Oh, I'm blocking it. Let me get rid of my beautiful face here for a second. Make sure y'all can see. All right, make that a little bit bigger for y'all too. All right. So this is going to have a current page, the number, and total pages is the number. And inside of here, do I guess like a naive solution to start. We'll say I don't know, like I don't really want to iterate over all that. Yeah, I guess we will. All right, so we're going to do this, and then inside of here, we'll say new array total pages and we'll fill that with a null for now, and then we'll map that. I don't know if there's a better way of iterating through exactly n times, but I guess this will work. I'll map over here, so this would be it's always going to be null in the first one, but the I will actually use. So for this, we're going to render a button. Actually, no, I should probably just do a link, like a React router link. To going to be so it's just going to be message board slash. Oh, I need a dash message board. This is going to be I plus 1. Pretty sure. All right. I think. Huh. to just show I plus 1 side of it. What doesn't it like about this? Don't have my bracket. Okay. Set it there. I have one too many brackets. Yeah. Brackets can be hard. All right. So for each one of those, and we'll just stick pagination right here. Pagination, total pages, and current page number. Doesn't like this. Stringer is undefined. Oh, that's coming in from the router, so we'll need to turn it to a number here. So we'll say page number. It's a ternary there, I guess. So if we have a page number, we're going to return page number as a number. I think that works. Let's see. Pagination, create posts. Not seeing it. Oh man. There are buttons in there. I'm not seeing. No, where'd they go? I wonder if I've messed something up here. Oh, let's find out. Jump in here to our all posts. Set a breakpoint. Let the render. What's going on here? If we debug. All right. Total pages is 0. Oh, is that the issue? Okay, so that one should be 0. But the second time through, still 0. Now it's just 1. All right, so it should be doing at least the 1. We should see that button in there, or the link rather. I'm not seeing it. If I look in the DOM, is it just so small I can't see it? Inside here. No, it goes right from the form to this. Is it should be inside there? No, it should definitely be on the other side. Of the form. So that's our create post form. That is starting there. So it should be above it. I don't know why we're not seeing them right now. I must have messed up something with this new array. Trying to be fancy. Yeah, let's see. Create new array of size n. Oh, for sure it was that. No, what? What is this? JS. Use the array constructor and then use fill with a specific value. That's what I did. The method changes all elements in the array to the supplied value. Oh, Die. Yeah, no, doesn't like this. Oh, doesn't like that. There you go. All right, all right, all right. Now we should see it. Yeah, there's a one. Oh, I guess we got to add the backtick here to make sure it's the absolute path and not a relative one. So we'll probably add a 404 page too at some point. All right, click that. Hey, okay. So first off, I need to do my total pages. Actually, I should set it. I guess I should set it here for because of how I named it. Set floor of that. I guess I could use plus ceiling, but we'll just do floor of it plus one. All right, get rid of this now. We should see 1 and 2. Cool. All right. So we'll do this. We'll do like a flex display for these. And let me do that first, and then we'll start adding styling for them, and we'll have a special styling for the one we're actually on. So let's do that. We'll start by inside of our map here. So before we do our map to the link, we'll have this return like, I don't know, I guess a span. Now let's just do a div. Div. Wrong side. Class name flex. And I think that's probably all we'll need to do. Oh, we want to definitely get it in the center. What's it doing right now? I click it. Okay, yeah, so it's going all the way across. All right, where are you at, Tailwind Docs? You always make this make sense to me somehow. Tailwind. See what's going on with Flex. So we just want justify center. Yeah, I think we just want justify center. See how that works. Flex. Justify center. Okay. Now let's give it a gap. Or hey, it's looking all right. All right. And now we'll give it like a border 2. We'll make that border white. Yes. Oh, that's not on it at all. Hang on. Yeah, I want these on the links. Border 2, border white. All right. It looks like shit. Give it rounded. Give it like, let's try P2. What does that look like? It's almost like a little too much. Like not enough. Let's stick with 2, I guess. What the heck? And we'll just like BG gray 300 maybe. It's like too light. Let's try 700. It looks good. So that will be, this will be for most of them. Uh, I guess we'll have to do something like break these out so we can have the selected one too. So let's just do that. We'll make like constant not selected styles. That'll be this. Is that in there? Not selected styles, and then we'll have selected styles. This will be the same thing here, but we'll make this black. I don't know. I'm not good at styles, y'all. 200 text black, I guess. Let's do like dark gray. Let's give it like that 700. Let me just see what those styles look like before we move on. We look at what the selected styles. I mean, that could work. I don't love it. I don't love it. Let's do border black. Let's say border the same gray as the text at least. Border 2. I can see that working. Maybe I guess to just swap them. Does this one seem like more? Yeah, I feel like I should just swap them. I don't know. We'll see how it looks when we're done. But we'll say class name equals current page equals I plus 1. Selected styles. Otherwise, the not selected styles. What does it like about out? Because I haven't destructured it. Okay. I don't know, y'all. That doesn't look like one of them selected and the other's not. I think what I'll do is maybe just like get rid of the border, have them all the same page, and just have like actually the border around the one that we're actually on. I think that would actually just signify it well. So we'll say selected styles looks like this still, but for not selected, I'm just going to do the same exact thing but get rid of the border. Get rid of border white then too. Yeah, that looks right. No reason to make it hard. All right. I mean, that looks good. I want to figure out how to do this for when there's so many pages that we actually need to show ellipses. Um, I mean, we could just do. I don't know. Okay, let's not do that yet. Let's make sure that our test passes, and then we'll figure out our next test to do before we go on. Okay, so once we do that, we're going to go ahead and make all 30 of our posts. Then we should see. Give this. Maybe give it. I actually don't know if like attributes will persist on links or if they're only for specific ones. So let's see. If I do if I do like a data ETE on a link, let's see if it works. So inside of this link, we'll say data ETE equals page. And just put the I plus 1 in there. Is that attribute there now? Let's find out. Hey, it is. All right. That's all I needed. All right, so we'll say inside of our tests. So that's all done. I guess we'll just go to the message board. Does this have like a selector I added to it? Message board link at the top. Yeah, we'll just say find a constant message board link equals page dot uh, locator. I'll just look for some a with as text message board. All right, message board link dot click. Then we'll say for let I equals 1 is less than or equal to 3 I plus plus page locator this we'll call this page button locator equals page dot locator for an A that has the data E2E equals, and this should just be, how does it look like again? If I clicked on this page dash I have to change the quotes, slanty quotes, whatever you call those. All right. So we'll say await. Oh, I got to actually await this click too. But we'll say await page button locator expect page button locator to have count I. Oh wait, no, not I. Just have count 1. Okay, and then we'll just do the one for constant second page. Link page locator. We'll say this specifically for page 2. Page 2. Then we'll say wait, second page link dot click. That should get us to the second page, and we'll just want to say, I guess for let 0 is less than 10, and then I plus plus constant post locator equals. So I want to make sure all the posts. So this would be really all of the things on page 2. So this would be, I guess, starting with post 20. No, this is start with page 19, and we should see up till page 10. But what's so that's just an H3 right there. I guess we'll just use H3. Yeah, so we'll say equals page locator, and H3 has text. Text. Test post. This will be. Gosh. Guess it's 19 minus I. Yeah. 19 minus I. And then we'll just expect that to have count 1. Wait. I'm curious to see how long it'll take to run this test. Post locator. I may decide to seed it instead. To have count. Nope. Count 1. All right. This has some breakpoints. We could just step through this in the different steps the first time. And we'll go from there. All right. So there's our 3 pages. Oh, we actually have 4. That's not good. Maybe it should be ceiling. Yeah, this one's empty. I should definitely use ceiling. All right, that makes sense. So we'll go to all posts. Where did I use floor? Yeah, floor. So this would just be ceiling. All right, I'll hit a stop and we'll restart the test. I think ceiling will work where if it's exactly 3, like the integer 3, it should stay at 3, right? All right, do we hit the breakpoint? Oh no, I think I F things up. Yeah, I definitely F something up. What's I hanging on right now? Create post. I don't know. Let's try running that again. I don't know what it got caught on. All right, made all of our posts. What if something broke it last time? That maybe I did something. Okay, but for each one of these, we go to the message board. What's that error? Strict mode violation. Resolved to 2. Oh, okay. We'll just say this is first. I'm getting 2 things that match that locator, so playwright's yelling at me because it doesn't like when I tell it to click and there's 2 things to click. So that's a fair point. So we'll just tell it to get the first one instead. Okay. I still have the 4 there. Huh. Is that right? Let's see. If I just do math ceiling of 3, that should be 3, right? Yeah. Math of 30 divided by 10 is 3. Let's try it in the debugger. All posts. Mm-hmm. Okay, pagination. Already getting our total pages there, so we're passing it into the pagination. Total pages equals total pages. I set that here. I guess I need to get rid of the +1. Yeah, I definitely do. So I meant to go from floor +1 to just ceiling. I forgot to take off the +1. All right. Silly mistakes. ceiling. Okay. So hit our stop and we'll restart the tests. All right, there we go. It looks good. Let's just start stepping through, make sure everything makes sense. Wait. All right. I'll click the second link. We should see post 19. Yeah, this looks good. I'll just hit the play. All right. So our test is working for the main case. I don't want to show more than 10 of these buttons at a time, though. So figure out what I want to do there. There's a bunch of ways you could do this. I've done so many page kind of logic things before. I feel like it's ridiculous. I guess we'll do. I guess we'll do like limit it to 10 buttons and then always have the first, always have the last, and have some ellipses in the middle there, maybe. I feel like that makes sense. So how do we do that here with our all posts? So we'll just say side of pagination here. How will we do this? There's so many ways to do this. I guess we'll check our number and see if it's greater than, I guess, if it's greater than 6, then we'll add the ellipsis between the one and everything else. If it's greater than 5, we'll add a special case for the first button. We'll do like the opposite on the other end. I feel like that maybe works. All right, so we'll say say constant middle buttons equals so such a pain. Middle buttons, we'll say to well, definitely have the current page. I equals current page. I minus minus. Well, I is 0. Buttons dot. I think it's shift to throw something at the start. We'll shift in the I. Greater than 0. Wasn't it like about this? Oh, I think we got to unshift, huh? Unshift. Is that what it was? Yeah. I don't like this at all, but we'll just stick with it for now. For let I equals current page, and I'll do the ones on the other side. I is less than total pages plus 1. Think middle button stop push I. We want to, I think, and I plus plus. I think this will give us all of. This will give us all of it. I actually got to adjust it a bit. So the first one is actually I minus 1. Otherwise, we're going to have the curve page in there a bunch of times. I plus 1 on this side. So this way we'll put the one in the middle. Then we're going to start putting ones in front of it until we get to 0. And then we'll start putting things in the back of it until we get to the total pages. But I want to do like, it's really just got to be if there is a current page. It's not just like I is less than 0. It's also, or I is greater than 0. It's also, and I is greater than like current page minus 5. I feel like this is like the worst way to do this, but honestly, my brain can't think of a better one right now. And I is less than current page plus 5. Yeah, sure. Why not? So here, where we're mapping over here, we'll just say middle buttons there. So that should give us all of our middle buttons. And then it's just a matter of like whether we show a 1 and a last page and whether we show an ellipsis. Those are like two actually separate cases. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to grab this link. And we'll say, so this would be page 1. Just page 1. And this would be message board 1. Just 1. And this would be, if this exists, it should just be not selected. Because if we actually are on page 1, we won't actually need this one. Is what I'll do next. So I'll actually just say literally 1. Okay, so we'll say here, current page is greater than 5, question mark. Otherwise, just an empty bracket, or what do we call this, empty fragment. And we're going to do like the same exact thing, only but with like a span with an ellipsis. Span dot 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 span data at starting ellipsis. And that one's going to be actually if it's greater than 6, I think. I'll have to adjust these later when we get into that a little bit more. Then we'll just need to do like the exact same thing, but in reverse on the other side. So let's do that. So there's our middle buttons, and then we'll switch the order of these. Then we'll say if, so this is going to be total pages minus current page greater than 6. This will be an ending ellipsis. Otherwise, it's then in this case, paste. So this will be page number total pages. Yeah, I think it's just total pages. I don't think I need a +1 there. This will be not selected, and this will be 2 total pages. And this will be here, total pages. All right. I mean, I think that works. Let's run the test we have already just to make sure I didn't F it up. And then we'll add one with like, I guess over 100 posts and see how that works. I definitely got to see it at this point. But I'm too lazy to right now. So I'm just gonna deal with it. It's gonna deal with like taking a while to throw all these posts in the manual way, or not manual, but via a user with the UI. All right, so that all looks good. We didn't break it. I'll just hit the play on that. Take out these breakpoints because we're done here. Hey, it passed. All right. So next one, let's make sure I name this test right. So this one is the basic case. Basic paging for 30 posts. And we'll make a new test here for a ridiculous amount of posts. So we'll say advanced paging for say 120. So here post to make 120. That'll do the same thing we had been doing before. And then once we're here, we want to say, so we'll be on page 1. So I want to make sure I see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and then an ellipsis, and then 12. So we'll say for 1 through 9, we want to make sure we have that page. And then we want to, I'm going to get rid of these ones real quick. Then we will say ellipsis locator. I'll say ending ellipsis locator, page locator, a data e2e equals page. Oh wait, data e2e is actually a span, right? Span. We call it ending ellipsis. Grab that from all posts. Ending ellipsis. I just copy that to make sure I get it right. Expect. Actually, let me do this too. I'm going to say constant starting ellipsis. Whoa, what the heck? Oh, real small. That's like what I'm used to normally when I'm not on stream. Starting ellipsis. Startong. Must be late. All right. Await, expect starting ellipsis locator to have count of 0 because we should be on page 1. So I don't want to see that ellipsis on page 1. Wait, expect ending ellipsis locator to have count of 1, and then we'll say page 12 locator, page locator a data 2e equals page 12. Wait, expect 12 locator to have count 1. I'm gonna add page 11 here real quick too. Why not make another assertion real quick? Locator. Let's make sure it's not there. Wait, expect page 11 locator to have count. All right, let's see if that works. I am curious to see how long that takes to actually just run all those things. I don't think it'll actually be that long, but maybe like 20 seconds or so. Let's see. Advanced paging. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, I really need to seed. Oh, I didn't think of that. I think that's fine actually. I want to have 10 total, so actually have more all the way up to 9. But I actually think I might like this better. What we actually have on screen. Okay, obvious things to note. The ellipsis is like, it doesn't look right. I guess that's fine. But my ending thing definitely doesn't look right. Why doesn't my ending thing look right? I guess I did put the class on it. So let's fix that real quick. All posts. Oh. Doi. I guess I did that up here too. All right, that looks a little bit better. I think I could just do that with flex, right? How do I make everything place items bottom? I bet place items end. Don't really want end. Just want them at the bottom, centered but in the bottom. Place content. Is that what it is? Huh. Let me try place items end. See if maybe that does it for our flex here. Place items end. Yeah, that looks better. So I go to page 5, go there. Some things that are obviously messed up still. What in the world? Yeah, some things are definitely fucked up. Hey. Okay, this looks right though. 2 looks right. 3 is right. 4 is right. 5 is right. Let's get to 6. Okay, that's where we start having issues. I think it's that this is off by 1. I think this is to actually be. Oh wait, this is definitely off by 1. See, it's greater than 5, I think. Should have a 1. Maybe this maybe this one should be greater than 6 and the ellipsis should be 7, I think. Oh wait, I'm definitely going at it the wrong way. Yeah, let me leave that there, but I need to be looking at the first one. So if the current page is greater than 5, then show 1, an extra 1. I think this one should be 6, like we said. I think this one should be 7. Then on the other side should be 7 and 6. Let's see. All right, so 6 looks right. Actually, it doesn't. 1 looks right. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. See, this looks right on the left-hand side, but it actually doesn't look right on the right-hand side. This should show, it should essentially show like all of them right now. So we should always show the last. I don't know why we're not showing the last. I guess it must be that my total pages minus this one, this math must be wrong. It's not total pages minus current page. Greater than 7. No, it must be. Is my math just wrong? So my total pages is 12. Was my math wrong when I was pushing them in? I is less than total pages plus 1. Oh, yeah. I is less than. No, that should be right. Should be pushing them all on. Right? Starting at 6, 7. It's less than that. Yeah, why does it stop at 9? That doesn't make any sense to me. I guess we walk through it. Expect. All posts. All right. Current page is 6. Total pages is 12. What do my middle buttons look like? Okay, so I have 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Now I should. That I is less than current page plus 5. Yeah, see, I'm not getting. I guess we could set a breakpoint on here and check it. So I should now be 1. Oh, I guess I is 8. Yeah, see, that's definitely the case. As long as it's less than 11, should still be going. So step 9, 10. 11. Stop right before we render. So my middle button should be what I think it is, which is like 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So it must be something wrong with my rendering. Total pages minus current page is greater than 6. Huh. Guess that's got to be 5. I think that's got to be 5. I think that's got to be 6. And I also think that this math is wrong for some reason. Because I think this has got to be just like less than or equal to. I think this has got to be less than or equal to total pages, and this one's got to be less than or equal to current page plus 5. Because we definitely need the 11 in there. All right, let's try that. We're going to make this 6. We're going to make this 5. We're going to change our for loop less than or equal to total pages, less than or equal to current page plus 5. All right. Let's get rid of most of the breakpoints. What? Is this one from earlier? Oh, the breakpoint got moved. Let's put it up here. Play. All right, we're on page 6. And what does our middle buttons look like? 2 through 11 and 12. Okay, that is what I was expecting to see here. All right, let's get rid of the breakpoint and let's explore a little bit more. We can add it back in. Okay, 7. It's getting messed up again. I'm clearly doing something wrong with one of these things. Okay, so this looks right. This is the correct state. Correct state, correct state, correct state, correct state, correct state, incorrect state. So 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And that should just have the 1. And then once we get here, that should have the ellipsis. How is it pushing so many on? What? I is greater than 0. I is greater than current page minus 5. All right. All right. All right. 12. Yeah, that's definitely wrong. I am on page 12. I guess that's good news. What did I do wrong there? I guess it's the one. We should always have the current page. Certs. Okay. I should push. Okay. Yes, here too, when we're looping. I wonder if that is actually giving us some problems. What's the thing you do with the ID equals? It's not ID, it's key. That's what I was thinking. I wonder if that's some of our issues. Looks like maybe it was 1, 2, 4, 5, 6, 7. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. And it should just have 1. 8. Okay, so if current page is greater than 7, we should have the ellipsis. This should be 6, and this should be 5. I think that's one of the problems. And then there's another problem just with what's going on the backside entirely. 6. Six. I is greater than page -4. I should maybe just do some tests for this one specifically. I don't know. 4, 5, 6. Too many. So 6 minus 4 is greater than 2. Should be shown for everything like that. I minus 4, 5, 6, 5. So I is greater than 5. This is 6. All right, all right, all right. Let's hit 6, and I'm going to add the breakpoint back in. Figure out what's going on with the for loop. Must be pushing on. Excuse me. Must be pushing on a little bit more than I'm thinking somehow. No buttons. Yeah, I mean, this should be right. I wonder if it's something. I wonder if my other links outside of the thing need a key too. And it's messing up, or the React render is getting confused. Key equals 1. I'm actually interested. Does that show up as a attribute? The key. No, it doesn't seem to. It must be some problem with the renderer for sure. And like not that the render is doing something wrong. Clearly, I'm doing something wrong, but key equals 1, and then here key equals total pages. I'm doing something wrong with the renderer, I guess is what I meant to say. One. Huh. Yeah, it must be something I don't get about the renderer, just messing some stuff up there. I need to get into React a little bit more, I think. Oh, maybe not. Maybe I just haven't rendered yet. So, I mean, that could be it. Don't think it is, but it could be. Oh wait, no, I have rendered at this point. At this point, it's still off. That one I don't think is the renderer. That one I'm sure is something I'm doing. I don't know if for sure it's what I'm doing. Let's hit a refresh on page 12 and see middle buttons. So I should see 9, 10, 11, and 12. And then I should see an ellipsis on the left-hand side and then a 1. Why don't I see that? Is that is that because I'm not doing this right? This part right? Oh, maybe. Yeah, why don't I put an I plus 1 in there? It should just be I. Ugh, off by 1 errors. Wait. I think I just got confused whether on places I was adding 1 and not. Because that will. Alright, hit play. Because these are taking. The buttons are taking me to the right location. If I click on 4, that takes me to page 4. If I pick on page 12, that takes me to page 12. But then why am I doing so link key? So I gotta do I plus 1 there too. Oh, duh. That's why I'm still using the index. Okay. Now now I think a lot of the reasons I was getting so confused are going to become apparent. All right. So that's what it was. Page number across the board for all these things. Page number per page equals page number. This is boards page number. Page number. All right, all right, all right. I'll have to make sure. Now that I've gone through all those test cases, I'll need to make sure we actually have them in. I think I can like program out a lot of those cases too, just with Playwright, so we can check them all real quick. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of the breakpoint, and we're just gonna try things because I think things are basically working now. Yo, what's up, Shrinad? I'm so sorry if I'm mispronouncing your name, but welcome to the stream. We're coding up some super based stuff. Just released a course earlier today with Fireship. It's on sale now for $10 if you're feeling like you want a course on everything Supabase can do. I'm just the course I'm hacking on right now. This is a live version of the course of the site the course teaches you to make. So if it looks interesting to you, go check it out. But yeah, I'm just coding some stuff up here, working on my page stuff. I think that looks better, but it's still wonked out on some of these. Yeah, 5's definitely fudged. All right. I was messing around with a bunch of stuff when I got confused earlier with my index. So I think I just got to revert most of those. So let's see. Yeah. Put this. Uh-oh. StreamYard go down. I think I've lost my thing. My whole screen didn't freeze, but I can't get rid of the comment. Okay, show a different one. No, comments are definitely broken on StreamYard right now. Wait, refresh. I may disappear, but I'll be right back. Let's see. All right, I'm back. I'm back. Hey, awesome. Glad I said it right. All right, let me get my screen back up. Share screen. I don't know what happened there. My streaming thing just died. Looks like. All right, yeah. Let me send you the link here. Fireship IO courses Supabase. And I'll give you the promo code here too, so you can get a deal if you want it. Use promo code Supaship, 50% off. There we go. Awesome. All right. Let me come back to the paging. Looks like things get effed up right at 5. It's just off by 1, it looks like. So I just need to adjust that. 5. So this should be 7, and this should be 6. 5, 4, 5. Did I just make it worse? Yeah, I went the wrong way. All right. So it needs to be 5 and 4, I think. Actually, no, I think that does need to be 6 and 5, but that needs to change. Let's see. 6 and. All right. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All working. 5, 5, 6, 7. Yes. That looks right. 8, 9, 10, 11. That looks right to me. Let me check the left or the right hand side. 7. And now we should see 10 ellipsis 12. Uh oh. Now we see 10 ellipsis 12. Okay. So on this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. On this 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. So I think we're just showing one too many on this side. We just do like that. Current page +1. All right. I think that's right. Cool, cool. 6. Oh, okay. So that looks right. The buttons look right, but the ellipsis is off. It's greater than 6. That's right there. Now if I go here, what do I need? No, that's not right. Okay, that looks right. That's not. Okay, so for 6, total pages is 12 minus current page is 6. Let's just go the other way, maybe. Okay, that looks right. 7 looks right. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. All right, coming backwards. 1, 2, 3, 4. So this should have all of them, and this should start the ellipsis on that side. All right, I think that's good. All right, we're going to write tests for all those cases now. Just like make sure we get this solid now that we've got it working. So I'm going to go to my pagination tests. So I think I'll just do like a function inside of my test just to like assert and this function will say give me a current page, that's the one we'll go to, and then it will say something like give me the pages we should show on screen. So function assert correct page buttons shown. We'll say target page target page is a number. We're going to say pages shown is a number array. And then we'll say I guess pages not shown. That's good to assert too. Not shown number array. And then we'll say show starting ellipsis is a boolean, and show ending ellipsis boolean. Target page, pages shown, pages not shown, show starting, and show ending. All right. All right, so we're going to essentially do this. We're going to start by going to the message board. Where did I do that? I definitely do that somewhere, right? Create post. I guess I did the previous test. Okay. So we'll start by jumping to the message board inside of our assertion. This needs to be async function, so we can await. Right, so we'll start by going to the message board, so we can call this from everywhere, and then we'll say constant target page button equals page dot locator. This will be a with a data ete equals. This should be page, then that number. So this is target page, right? And so we'll await target page dot click, page button dot click. So that should take us to our target page, and now we just assert everything in the pages zone for constant page of pages shown, constant link locator equals page dot locator that's unfortunately called page number. I guess we'll call it, because my page variable needs to stay the playwright page. Locator a this exactly, but instead of target page, we're going to say page number. We should see one of those. Await, expect linked locator to have count 1. Okay, so each of the ones we expect to be there needs to be there. And then for constant page number of pages not shown, should be the exact same thing, only it needs to have a count of 0, because we shouldn't see it. And then we'll say constant starting. We already had the locators for that, right? Yeah. So it's literally like this. We'll just take that we've already written and we'll paste it in here. We'll say should have count. So this should say starting. Starting. What do we call it? Show starting. Show starting. Then it should have a count of 1. Otherwise, it should have a count of 0. Same here. Show ending 1 or 0. All right. So now we can just assert that for each one of our pages. So we'll start with page 1. Await. Assert correct page button shown. So our target page is 1. Our show ending is true. Our show starting is false. Our pages shown should be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 12. Then our pages not shown, so this should be all the other ones, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10, and 11. And we'll just go down the line. Target page is 2. So it should have 1, 2. So we should add a 6 here to get rid of the 6 here. Then 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Those are 12 assertions we'll make. So we'll just brute force it, I think. 3, add the 7, get rid of the 7. 4, be 7, 8. I believe. Get rid of them from here. And page 5 should go all the way up till 9. Just like, and X, I think. Yeah. Then here, the only one not shown should be 11. This is page 6. And now we start going the other way. So now, for page 7, we should get rid of page 2. So 2, and that should be the only thing there. Oh, actually, but I want to cut that out so I could put it over here. All right, so we just start going the other way. So let's have 2 and 3 copy. I know. 2 and 3 cut. Paste. Grab the rest of them. Cut it. This is like the first time I've ever used cut, I think. Literally, I think it's the only time I've ever used cut since being a developer. Like I always knew Command X was cut, but I have never used it. This is the first time I've needed to use it. It's a first. It's a first, boys. All right, cut that out. Paste it. Get the rest of them. Cut it. Paste. Boom, boom. Let's see. This would go up till 6. I'm not getting my pages. Ugh. Okay, 8. 9. This should be page 10 we're writing this test for. So this one should be missing 2 through 5. And paste. And grab the rest. Cut. Paste. Got it. Page 11. Should have. Well, really, it should be like a swap. Cut. paste, cut, paste. Alrighty, last one. To yeah, okay. So we gotta cut this out, paste it. Then we need to leave 7 in, but grab the rest. Cut it, paste. I think that's right. On page 12. Let's see. If we're on page 12, we should see 11 through 8 and then 1. And we should see, oh, I've messed this up. So I gotta start adjusting these. So I shouldn't see the false. I should see the ending ellipsis, but I should see the starting. Let me just start from top. So starting at 7. Seven's where I should start seeing the starting ellipsis. Should set that to true. And this one I should actually, this is where it swaps, where I shouldn't see the other one. So from here on out, I should always see the starting ellipsis. And I should always see the ending ellipsis. Let's see. 6, I shouldn't see the starting ellipsis. Starting, I should see the ending. 7, I should see the starting, but not the ending. So I just need to swap them all now. So I'm just going to need to like command D this shiz D. And I grabbed one too many. F. All right. Starting with page 7. No ending, but should see starting. So I should take D, D, D. I guess I already did that one again, so I can just paste now. I think that's right. All right, I'm going to set a breakpoint here before I start testing, like actually doing the assertions. I'm still testing. All right, let's restart the test. Pagination. I want the wait. What? Signed in user. I need to get rid of that. What is that? Signed in user. Oh, I guess that's fine. Now let's get rid of that. Let's rip that out. There's no reason to have another nesting. Kill that. Kill that. Put that sign up inside of our first before each, and then we'll have to get rid of some brackets at the end, I think. All right, let's refresh this. End to end, pagination. That's paging for 120 posts. Let's run the debugger. All right, here we go. We're going to see our user power. This user's just powering through, bro. Oh, I think I messed them up, actually. Yeah, I totally messed them up. All right, we're going to run that again. Just let the power user be. We'll create and post, bro. And make 120. And then we're going to start our assertions. Yeah, this is what just taking way too long. I definitely got to seed these at some point in the future, but I'm just going to leave it like this for now. I have no patience for this. I had 10 tests would be fast. All right, there we go. So that's that breakpoint. I'm just going to jump. I'm going to hit play so I can jump ahead to the next breakpoint. All right, so this one should be asserting everything on page 1. And I think it's going to pass. We should see it pass because it should show 1 through 5 and then 12. Should show the ending and not the starting. So let me hit that. Actually, let me hit one right there. I want to see if I can step over. I think I can step over and just we can go to the next one. No, it's going to make us go in. Yes. That's making us go in. Maybe it did that because it was going to fail on something. What was that error? It's not a valid selector. Oh, I spelled it wrong. All right. We'll have to give it another try. I hate to reseed it like that the long way, but I have, yeah, right there. Data instead of data dash ete, I have data equals ete. Like a fool. I'm gonna fix that and we're gonna run it again. Hey, what's up, Sharif? We are. I don't know your story, Sharif. You look like a cool kid because you got anime on your avatar. So you must be cool. But here's what we're doing. I just released earlier today. I guess it was yesterday technically because it's past midnight. But I did a site earlier today. We just launched it. I'll put it up here in a new browser. Supaship.io. Oh fudge! Get out of here, Tess. Supaship.io. This is what we're making. This is a new course that we just launched today on Firebase. Go check it out over here. This is, if you're familiar with the Firebase YouTube channel, Jeff Delaney, the guy who runs it, a good friend of mine, he asked me to make a course. So I did. We just started selling it today. Check out the code if you're interested in getting it because that'll give you 50% off. But yeah, we're just making stuff with Supabase, and I launched a course, or I launched the site to go along with the course. The site is actually what you're going to build as part of the course. So I'm just going through and in the live streams here, we're adding some more features to it. So welcome, thanks for coming, and hope you have a good time. Hope we show you something valuable here. It's always weird with these live streams because I don't really know where we're going with most of the time, but yeah, right now we're working on adding pagination to our posts. So like the collection where we show all of the posts. Uh, right now, I wasn't expecting to get as many users as we did, so I actually like pagination was there on the back end, but I actually didn't put it in the front end because it's kind of not interesting for a course, you know. So that's what's going on. So hope you enjoy it. Anyways, let's see. Uh, we are to do. Where are we on this? She is. I don't know why I hit that breakpoint. Do I still have this breakpoint in from something earlier? I guess. All right, let's hit the play, and we're going to. Oh, okay. That took us to our first test. I guess we must have created all our posts already. So we'll start into this, and let's see if I step over. Okay, that worked. So our first page worked. So now we're going to run the second one, which is going to start by taking us to page 2 and then run all the assertions. Yep, page 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 got all fudged. What the fudge? What happened? Target page button dot click. Oh, okay. I know what I need to do. We're always sending them back to page 1 at the start. I don't need to be doing that because that page just might not be there. Or I should either send them to the target page by hitting the URL. Like maybe that's better. Yeah, honestly, that's probably better. Let's do it that way. So instead of going on our target page, or instead of clicking links to get to our target page, we'll just go to the URL. So this will be localhost, HTTP localhost, the Veets port, which I always forget because it's so confusing. 5173. Yep. 5173. And this should be slash message board slash, and this should be target page. So let's do slanty quotes, $ target page. Oh yeah, that should do it. I think. Let's stop and we'll restart. Uh, oh, here. And let's debug that. Making posts, making posts. Said before, I'll say it again. I gotta add seating. All right. I wonder how I would see it actually. I think I'd probably just write a Postgres script and just run that with pSQL. Probably. All right. I don't know. Maybe I just use the JavaScript client. Like just use the Supabase client. Yeah, I probably would. I probably should do that. I'll do that later though. Okay. Step, 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 step. I think we did it. Oh wait, it failed on the last test. God damn it. How did it fail here? So this should have. Oh, because my target page is wrong. Oh, what the fudge. All right, here, play. All right. I'm not going to debug this time. I think we're good to go. I think that was just a silly mistake. I don't want to step through it all. So I'm just going to actually run the whole thing here via the terminal so we can go like fast mode. So I'm just going to hit playwright test. And I'll go through it all. This is going to make sure all my other stuff doesn't break too. Probably better for the stream to just use the plugin for it. Like you can press on the plugin, you can press like the play, and you can see it's just kind of cycled through them all. But I wanted to do this one actually. Oh, maybe I broke something in the 30 ones, or maybe it was flaky. I don't know. I'll have to see what it's done. Wonder if there is some flake. Yeah, because or maybe I fudged something up. I don't know, but it's failing right now. I think all the other ones should succeed still. So I'm gonna go ahead and should I cancel? I'll just let it finish. Give it some time. Check Twitter real quick. While we're waiting for the report. A little mind break. Damn. I'm not used to getting this much attention. 15 freaking notifications. Y'all love me, dude. Blah. Love this Salted View. Hey, this guy bought it. Killer, dude. You enjoy. Do-do. Man, Corbin's way too nice to me. I don't know what. 1 in a million engineers? That's ridiculous. I'm sus. He's too kind. Okay. Looks like all my pagination things are failing, but I'm gonna look at Twitter for a little bit more because my brain hurts a little bit. Yup. Need to do a quadrant chart to show Firebase, Fireship. Why do I keep hitting caps? Supabase, Supaship, Supabase. Nope, too many tabs. How do you go backwards in tab? Does anyone know in chat? We've launched. Wonder how many total likes I'm on for that. Dude, that's nuts. I'm almost at 150. Y'all are too kind. Anyways, all right, let's see what I fudged up in the test report. Um, await post to have test that. Uh, so we're failing on that because we expected the post to have that, but it had undefined. So we must not. We must have been like we hit. Oh wait, no. This was the other one. Let me hit this way. So I'm curious now. I imagine this is Flake. This is the stuff we're seeing in the test here. I think this is actually Flake around us creating a post. I thought we had resolved any of that, but I think what might be happening is once maybe like one in X many times, and X is probably I'm guessing around 20. Uh the we create the post and then we go and get our post, but the new post hasn't been created yet, so it's not showing up on the screen. I think that's the timing that's going on there. So I feel like I don't know what to do there, to be honest. Like it would be great if we had like a real time thing, but I can't real time wait really uh on a page with the API right now. I don't think. Uh so yeah. I don't know. Yeah, okay. So all this is failing. Betting this is Flake, but I'm betting it's all Flake around the same thing. Yeah, it's all Flake around making a post. It's just it definitely happens here because we make like literally 150 of them. I bet if I run this 3 times, we'll get it to pass once. One, two, three. No, no. Let me try one more time. Okay. Maybe it's something actually wrong going on with that. But I'm going to let's do this. We'll do the test, but we'll target specifically our page. So this is pagination. It's going to hit that. I'm imagining it's always going to be failing on the same one each time. So I'm just going to wait for that to come back with my failures and use that information. Now I'll go to bed in not too long. It's tired. I feel like maybe the way to go, just to avoid the flake, and I hate to do it because it's going to add so much more time. I feel like it's going to be hit enter and then hit refresh, just to make sure it gets. Or maybe I'll do it like check to see if it has how many it has. Yeah, I think that's the way I'll do it. I'll see. I'll do it first once, and if we see it the first time, if we see it's actually get created the first time, then we'll just go ahead. But if we don't see it, then we'll try a refresh before we fail the test. All right, let's make sure it's all around this. It's all flake. It should be all be flake around the same spot. Expect to have count line 88. Expect to have count. Oh, this one's different. Third time it failed somewhere else. Well, how weird. Pending operations. Expect to have count there. This one is expected to have count but got undefined. So these two are happening on the same place. I haven't seen this one fail at this spot before. So this is where the form's not there apparently. The form's not there in time. Target closed. Huh. So the target must not so the text input must not have been interactable at that point. All right, I'm gonna do what I said. We're gonna add a test there back at the util to create a post to adjust some stuff there. Hey to viewers, let me know if you want to know what we're doing. I'll give you a quick explanation, but we're wrapping up here, just doing some pagination stuff, and right now we're going through the tests, make sure they're all working right. I think everything is working right. I think it's actually just like flakiness in my tests right now. I'm trying to resolve. Alrighty. In create post. So excuse me. Post how do we get like a count? There it is, count. Perfect. Constant count equals await the count. And we'll say if there is no count, so if the count is 0, then we'll say page reload, then we'll try. I think that might take care of our flake, but let's see. No, already failed. What the heck? I wonder if it's sometimes it's not getting posted for some reason. I hit the debug. I feel like sometimes it's just like I've been running Supabase too long and it just gets tired. Like I think I overload it with too many things every now and then. I need to do a stop and start. I may try that next because I'm not sure. At this point I'm not sure what's going on. Where'd the browser go? For play Where my there it is. Why does it disappear like that? It just goes too fast. You're going too fast. Let's set a breakpoint here, maybe too. Just want to see when that happens. So let's stop. Okay, so what was my page? Title. What was the title here? So this is post 0 I was making. All right. So post count was 0, but it's right there. It's literally right there. I guess that must have happened after we checked. But now if I reload, you should see it. All right, let's hit it again. I guess this is always hitting now, just because that goes so quick. I hate to add a weight in here, but I think we got to. I don't know. Wait, uh, new promise, res, set timeout, res, and hope that's too long actually, but because I really don't want to wait this long every time. What isn't it like about this? Oh, it's because I'm using TypeScript. It wants it to be a void promise for that to work. All right, let's try that. All right, so here's one we legitimately had to. We legitimately hit the flake I was thinking we had. I'm gonna see if it's there now. Um, so this was for the title. Let me move this over to my other monitor. And what's the title here? Oh, fudge. Okay. Title was 7. And yeah, post 7 is there. Oh, and I'm not waiting it either. That's probably part of the problem. F's in chat, maybe. Can we do that yet, or no? We're not big enough to do that. We're not big enough to do that yet. All right, so this one we actually had to hit it, but I'm going to hit play. What happened there? Why did that one fail? Oh, it did fail. It passed. All right. Hell yeah. All right, we're moving like a champ now. Look at that. See if these all pass. I bet it will now. I don't know why it's like not catching on that at all anymore. I wonder if like my machine was just being slow and whatever was causing it to be slow just stopped. That seems to be like the most reasonable explanation at this point. That pass? Hell yeah, it passed. All right, I'm going to write from the terminal again, and I'm going to do that. So with the terminal, we do it with the mobile too. So this will make sure to fudge up anything on mobile. Yeah, it's failing again. Yeah, damn it. Yep, 3 failures. It was working when I did it on the other thing. Let's just see what that is. The rest of these are all pass, but I'm going to take the moment to check on Twitter. See what's going on. Did I respond to this? Yeah, I responded. What? I would have totally liked it if I had responded. I would have thought. Hey, appreciate it. Plug, bro. We're closing in on 150. That's pretty cool. So my tests failed on mobile too. Just check the logs to see what happened. I imagine it's different flake. Maybe. Because at this point, we really should be able to have it. Like, if there's a built-in 100 millisecond delay, where's the error coming? Because I'm dumb. I needed to wait there. I'm actually surprised we just hit that now. I wonder if, like, if it when it runs in the the terminal, it's going faster. That actually matters. Um. Well, okay. So I'll fix it there because that we saw some tests failing here. So I just needed to await this promise. I wasn't awaiting it. So I think most of the time when I've been running it before, it's just working. What? Why is it closed at that point? Context or browser has been closed. What? Oh wait, 93. I'm using post there. It should be page 93 or line 93, and that was on utils. Line 93. No, that's right. Post should be there. Post equals page dot locator. Why did the browser have closed there? Is that what reload does? This reload, this refresh reloads the current page, trigger a browser refresh, returns the main resource response in the case of multiple redirects. Yeah, that should be right. Why is the browser closing? Crazy. What if it's that tab enter that's causing it to close sometimes? Yeah, we'll find out. Figure out what's going on. Yeah, we've seen this one before. So this time the form is closed. We're trying to type into it. I wonder if I'm missing an await somewhere there that's making that happen. It's like not synchronized, right? Oh, like this one for sure. It's kind of crazy. That's been working this whole time. That's probably what that one is. Just missing the await right there. All right, I'm gonna try running it again from the terminal. Actually, I'm gonna try running it again, but we're gonna do just that one test. That's the only one that's failing these days. So we'll just see. I've at this point I'm like imagining it's gonna fail. So we'll just see how it does. See if we fix some of the other places, and think this is just making so many posts that which is like we're brute forcing it into exposing some of the flaky points that actually have been in there the whole time. Yeah, they're all flow to fail for sure. Oh, you know what? You know what? That's the issue. It's not that there's flakiness at these points. It's that I have a 5-second timeout on these, and they need longer than that to run these ones actually because I'm stuck and I'm not seeding it. How do we? Let's see how we do that. Playwright freeze timeout on individual test. 30 seconds by default. Test timeout. Excluded. That's why I don't want it in the config. I want it in the single test. There it is. Okay, so here. It says the longer timeout. Let's do that. Just call it. Let's try it with test load and see if that does it. Because that's happening on all of these. So we'll just say here for both of these. I think we can just do it here. Just say test.slow here. Let's try that. We'll do it just with this one again. This should make it 15 seconds. It's probably going to fail still. Oh, it actually passed. Over here, it took 17 seconds to run that one. 33. So this second was definitely going to fail. Yeah. We'll say test, set timeout, say 45 seconds. Cancel that. We'll try it now. I'm pretty sure let me check the failure real quick just to make sure. Yeah, 15 seconds was just exceeded. That's all it is. That's all it is. Things are passing. I just needed to give it more time. Hey, it looks like it's working. Waiting for mobile to finish up. I do want to fix these tests, I think, before I commit. I think I'm going to try to use the Supabase client to throw just throw a whole bunch of inserts at it at one time. Yeah, it took 30 seconds. That's actually like not terrible, but I know all of that is making all the posts. So let me see if we can fix that up a little bit. So the thing, and we go to like the utils, and we'll do like a create post bulk, export async function, create posts in bulk. So this would be, I don't care about the page because I'm not going to use it, do it via the browser. I'm just going to say, give me let's say posts, and that's going to be, give me a title with the string and contents, the string, but that's going to be an array. So we're going to say Supa client. Cannot import the Supa client. See if I can do that. Import Supa client from space. No. Supa. What the hell is that? Supa client. TS. I'm not going to do it that way. I'm just going to create my own client. Create client. Const Supa client equals create client. Supabase URL. Where did I put these things? This is like .env. So that's my local API URL and my local key. All right. So we're going to say, okay, actually, database. That's not going to like that. All right. We're going to say, await Supa client from. I'm realizing now I'm definitely going to need the user's ID here, actually, too. User ID string post insert values to insert pass that object or an array. Okay, that's exactly what we want to do. I think we just want to push in the posts, right? If I look at my seed SQL, if I look at this, it's got an ID that's going to be generated. It's going to have a user ID created at and a path. Oh man, I've totally forgot. We have to call the RPC to create a post. RPC to, what was the name of that function? Create new post. Create new post. That's going to be with the args. I'm going to need to have user ID, title, and content is contents. So you structure these out. Title, contents, and user ID. Oh wait, I can't do structure this out. No, you. All right. So await Supa client. Say posts 0 user ID. Title posts 0 title. contents, contents 0, contents. It's actually post 0. All right. So what we really want is actually await posts map each post. We're going to create the new promise from there, or awaitable or whatever. Await all of those. This one should be just post user ID, post title. Oh, because it's still posts. Posts. All right. So that should do it. I just need to know. I don't know if I know our user. I don't know if we know our user's ID offhand. I guess we could get it. Is it in local storage where we run? Nah, I don't know. It's getting late. I'm just gonna. The tests are working. The tests are passing. I'm gonna leave a marker to use this later. Use this to speed up E2E tests later. And let me just run my tests again. Everything's passing before we go on. We'll publish and we'll close up for the night. Do. I think I'll check while we're waiting on this one. I'll check. I am getting so into YouTube. I've been the stats alone are just like crazy to me. Like how in depth they are. Dang. Well, my goal for the month was 2,000 views, 100 hours, and 100 new subs. I think, yeah, today with the launch, I got like 50 today alone. That's not 50, that's like 40. Yeah. Still, that's baller. So going on the test. The retention on my last video I was really happy with. It's still staying strong. It's like it's just the retention stayed at 50%. So it means essentially if you made it here, if you made it a minute in, you pretty much were definitely staying for the rest of the video. So that was great. I definitely need to fix like this part. Like that's obviously shit. The first 10 seconds clearly sucked. But I could kind of see that from how it went. So yeah. But man, that was a fun one to make. I have to figure out what I'm going to do for next week still. I haven't really looked at it. Okay. Test pass. We had a flaky one on upvoting. Let's check the flake real quick before we push, but I think it's just like fine. First run. Ah, yeah, it's right there again. Yeah, I don't know. We did the pages reload and everything. I guess it just got really unlucky. I guess I could give it a longer timeout, but yeah. I mean, at this point, it's good. I think we're all good. All right, things are working. Going to yarn build and yarn and Firebase deploy. Uh oh, just some dead stuff. Let me just hit this. Let me run the test again. Just make sure I didn't blow anything up by doing that. Well, actually, no. Let me run the build. Yarn build. Make sure that builds before. Okay, now we'll do the test. And then we'll deploy. Looks like we had some flake in the 120 posts again. Oh, it's flaking. It's flaking out. Damn it. That flake is pissing me off. Let me try doing this. We'll do yarn super base stop. Let's close down our dockers. I wonder if maybe something I just was hitting them too hard or something. Yarn super base start. Now, it's taking a while here, but it hasn't failed yet. Hey, it passed. All right. Good to know. That was a big one to check. Hey, Katarina from NX is going to be at some place. Do, do, do. What the hell? What the fuck? What an interesting person. All right. All right, so we had some tests over there on the upvoting again. A little weird. But everything else passed, it looks like. This one flake. So, good enough for me. Firebase. Well, let's do our build in Firebase deploy. Pretty sure we built already, but just to make sure. All right, let's see. Just check it out before I head to bed. Supaship.io. So these. This mention to this guy. Hey, admin. No code blocks yet. That's what you were checking. I hope to have more. Have to better text editing. Uh, uh, flex. So Best Claire is actually my daughter. uh, all right. Let me finish upvoting all of these. She is. All right. Let's check. Let's see if the pagination got through. Huh? What? Did it not go? Oh, maybe I needed it. Maybe I was still cached. There we are. Hey Zach, I am not at all good with Dino or any backend stuff. Okay, still take your course. Man, yeah, we do most of the backend stuff in let's say we use Supabase for most of the backend stuff. I give you a bunch of SQL with what you need to get through the course. But learning the SQL is a huge part too. I want to add a few more bonus courses in the future, specifically to teach a bit more around there too. But to answer the original question, yeah, I think you're good as long as you can do have some intermediate ish level of front end JS. I give that an upvote. All right, let's see. I wonder if people are actually leaving me messages. Everyone live. I guess I can use like upvotes as kind of a way of marking them off. But 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Perfect. It's 2. Oh, did my post not get sent? Oh no. What the hell? This guy do 2 posts? I think he double posted. Yeah, I think that's uh, looks like a duplicate post. I answered your other post fully. Smiley face. Hit him with a smiley face. Let's get back out of here. All right. Hey. Yo. Subscribe. Cool. Yo, I can't find the retweet button. Uh, maybe, maybe we'll add some more retweet post to Twitter kind of stuff sometime. Huh. What's up, bro? Nothing. Looks awesome. Monkey. Thanks. I feel like I'm seeing a lot of double quotes, or a lot of double posts, which is making me curious if I think probably what's happening is people are posting and they're not understanding their posts are going to page two. I'll do this tomorrow, but I really need to do it where once you make the post, it takes you to your post. That's the other big thing. Uh, uh, and let's finish going through the rest of this. This was, I think, literally the first post I ever made. This Hello World one. Yeah, that's cool. All right, Magnus. This is just empty. I'm just gonna download that one, so I could know I've already caca. You don't do that here. JK. JK. You definitely do. All right, Amogus sus. Uh, yes. Hey. Oh, cool. Super live. Ship. I don't know. I'm thing everywhere. Super basic school. Yeah, man. I really dig it. All right, responded there. All right, let's see. Anything else? Page 4. These are my kids too. All right. That's enough for me, folks. I'll probably see you tomorrow. I'll probably jump on to do some more stuff. But yeah, stay super, y'all. Get you next time.